And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Appreciate you guys for stopping on by. We got UConn in action. Tipping off in about 5 minutes as they're going to be taking on Maryland here for the 10 versus 7 matchup, first round NCAA tournament. As it's going to be a good game, really do hope so. Out for this one. We have breaking news happened around 5 minutes ago. VCU will not be playing in tonight's game against Oregon. That game has been ruled no contest. Oregon advances automatically to the second round to take on the winner of Iowa versus Grand Canyon, as VCU has pulled out due to COVID-19 protocols for VCU. So unfortunate for the brackets who have VCU there. Oregon automatically advances. That was supposed to be the last game to take place tonight around 10 o'clock Eastern time. It was supposed to tip off. But we'll be having two games here covering for you guys. The first one, Maryland versus UConn. Right after this one, it's going to be BYU versus UCLA. So it should be a good one for both of these. Welcome in here. We got Bradley, Lost Pupper, See You a Spook back on the stream once again. Brian, welcome in here. Going out for Maryland out in this one. Of course, as we got Ian in Vegas out here on the stream once again. I saw Ethan in the chat a little while ago. Should be a good one between these two teams, hopefully going down. Looks like UConn's the favorite, 3.5-point favorites on the line for this matchup. UConn with going into this game here, 15-7 on the season, 7-2 in their last 9 for the Huskies, and closing out the regular season, they had won it over Georgetown, 98-82. They did lose though in the Big East tournament it was in the Big East tournament semifinals. It was against Creighton. Lost by 3 in that one, but big key to know here, of course, James Bouknight leads the team in scoring 19 points per game. He is averaging this season. And some of the metrics for UConn, that they're the top team out in the Big East when it comes to interior defense, top 70 nationally in three-point defending defense. Also number 1 defense in the Big East Conference. Going to go up against another defensive team today with the Maryland Terrapins, as they got Aaron Wiggins. Really terrific defender in this team. Top 2 scorers between Wiggins and Ayala this season. Both of these two players attempt around 5 3-point shots per game for Ayala and Wiggins. But they've lost the last 3 out of 4 games. Should be a good one, though, going down. I think defensive type of game in the 60s should be for this one here. Malik Williams announced he's going to be coming back here next season for Louisville. That is huge news there, bud. Chase, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, that's exactly what Andy Katz predicted. So we're going to see it to believe it tonight here. That we have to see it. He puts out James Bouknight. Good to get locked up by Marcel out in this one for today. What's good behind the arc, fans? Same with me, man. They were so close. UC Santa Barbara lost by 1. So just going to be stronger on that move to the inside. He almost had it. Amadou So for UC Santa Barbara. 1 second left to go in a crusher, as they lost by 1 against Creighton. Came down to the final shot. Virginia better win, See a Spook puts out. What's good, Vernon? Welcome back to the stream once again, bud. As we're going to get ready to tip this one off in just a minute or two. Before I do, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. We'll keep you posted with other games throughout. Iowa leading Grand Canyon between the 2 versus 15, 29-24 currently in the first half. We'll keep you guys posted with Ohio versus Virginia. That will tip off in 5 minutes. Missouri versus Oklahoma will tip off in 15 minutes. And then later tonight, I'll also be covering UCLA versus BYU. Oh, that was the only pick you got wrong today. Yeah, I got multiple picks wrong. I've had a tough day. I think I've picked like 4 or 5 games wrong already. It's been a rough day. I'm like 25 percentile for me. Yeah, I see Behind the Arc fans up there at the very top of the bracket challenge. Well, it's good. Josh, welcome in here. Big up to his boy Bryce Drew at Grand Canyon. They're hanging in there against Iowa. RJ Cole, James Bouknight, Tyrese Martin, Adama Sadogo, and UConn Huskies out in this game. Dan Hurley coming out, 3rd NCAA tournament appearance for him. When he used to coach at URI, that he is 2-2 during his time at URI. He made 2 tournaments for the Rams back in 2017, 2018. Paul B, welcome on the stream. Yeah, feel really bad for VCU. They can't even compete. I was really wanting to see Nashawn Highland, how he would do in the tournament. Yeah, Georgetown was a no-show today. Tennessee yesterday. San Diego State yesterday was a no-show. Ohio State, they choked in a big one. That game, Alabama-Iona, that was close for a while until Alabama got on like a 7-zip run midway through the second. Seth, welcome in here on the stream once again. We're going to get ready for this one in just a moment. UConn going to go in the white uniforms for this game. Maryland, black jerseys. Red numbers, red letters. Maryland will go right to left in the court. UConn will go left to right here. Lamario. Welcome back in here, bud. VCU Oregon canceled. Oregon advances automatically to the second round. That one is rough. It's too bad. It feels so bad for the VCU players as this game gets tipped off and UConn controls the tip. Huskies will have the ball first, and I don't think they started the clock correctly, so they're going to have to do that again. Yeah, okay, the shot clock was not synced up at all. So we will try this again. Yeah, there ain't no... Yeah, the shot clock did not sync up. They started with 20 on the shot clock, so they got to put the fresh 24 on. There you go. UConn has the basketball, and now we get the thing rolling. Top of the key for the Huskies as they're going to hand it off. They swing it out to the right wing. Ball into the hands of Whaley. Whaley bounce pass inside into traffic. Lucky they got it, though. That's Sanogo. Sanogo has been improving as a freshman this season. Pass underneath, and we get a foul. It's going to send, I believe, 2 shots coming up by Isaiah Whaley at the free throw line for the Huskies. Yeah, I expect a lot of fouls out of this game. Like, whenever I cover UConn games, there's always, like, a bunch of fouls in them. This could be a low-scoring game. You're looking at high 50s or 60s. Brian puts out here 68-64 UConn. Yeah, I think I predicted someplace in the 60s for my final score. First free throw, and they miss it. No good. Yeah, I predicted 65-61. UConn by 4. Second free throw coming up by UConn at the line by Whaley, and no good. Missed it off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Tyrese Martin. Saves the possession. Pass over right baseline. Cole puts it up. No good. Tipped up, and the rebound goes to Cole once again. They're going to move it over around the perimeter. Top of the key, it is Booknight. Booknight hands it off over to Cole. Swings it out to Martin. Back outside to RJ Cole. 19:15 left to go. Pass over to Whaley. Jumper. Missed it off the mark. Offensive rebound keeps alive. Cole. Back out to Booknight. Booknight shot fake as he's defended around the perimeter. 19 minutes left to go. I took UConn in this one. UConn 65-61 for my prediction. Booknight. Dribbles. Left baseline. Jumper. No good. Missed it off the mark. Tipped up. And another offensive rebound by UConn. Maryland cannot save a possession for themselves at all. Wide open 3. Cole. Got it. UConn on the board first 3-zip. The size of Maryland, it's going to hurt them in this game. They could not get a big in the transfer portal. That was like a big pickup. They got a Galen Smith out of Alabama. They picked up in the transfer portal. First possession now, Maryland, and we're already 1.5 minutes through. Top of the key, it is Hakeem Hart. Moves it out to the right wing perimeter as they will take it off the drive inside, backing their way underneath, puts it up and gets position. That is good for 2 up and under. Yeah, I heard about that. That's terrible with E.J. Liddell receiving death threats. Like, that's just terrible. Like, it's a total team effort. He didn't cost them the game at all. Dawad, welcome to the stream here. No problem, bud. Send my thoughts out to you. Really, send my thoughts out to you, man. First shot, no good by UConn. They're able to clear it up. That is good with a tip in for 2. Yeah, I agree. First one to 60, gonna win this one. Chris, welcome to the stream here, bud. Taking Maryland out in this one. Maryland has it, second possession. They're on possession number 2, and we're already 2 minutes through the game. That's a 3, and they drill it for the triple. Tied up at 5. Maryland takes a lot of threes. Ayala hits the 3-point shot. It's Ayala and Wiggins, the ones to watch out for around the perimeter for this Terrapins team. UConn has it. UConn plays at their own pace as well, trying to dig out quality possessions as they'll slow down the ball, use the whole shot clock. UConn at the right wing with Cole. Cole bounce past free throw circle. Whaley dumps it off inside underneath. Spin move Sanogo up and under. That's good for 2. Though oh no, they're gonna say it's on the way. It's okay. It's gonna be on Sanogo. So Sanogo gets called for the turnover underneath, and it's gonna go right back over to Maryland. So they will not count Sanogo with a bucket. Adam, welcome to the stream here. Going UConn for this one. Lost Pupper as well taking UConn. So we're still tied up at 5. Maryland now with the ball. They will dribble. Drives inside. Puts it up. Good for 2. Count the bucket and the foul by the Terrapins. Goes down by Eric Ayala. So 7-5 to score. It's going to be one free throw coming up at the line. 17 minutes left to go in the first. Ohio versus Virginia. That game just tipped off, so we'll keep you guys posted throughout the night on that one. And the free throw by Maryland, they got it. So Terrapins by 3, 8-5. UConn will take this one past half court. Booknight puts the ball into the hands to Whaley here at the left wing perimeter. Whaley looking to pass it. Moves it outside to Cole. Cole kicks it out. Left corner 3 in the air. Off the mark. Martin missed it. Rebound goes to Maryland. Wiggins picks up the defensive board. Terrapins will have it as they dribble at the right wing perimeter. Back out top of the key. And they're going to move it over to Dante Scott. Scott feeds it inside. Puts it up. No good. Too strong off the glass. Rebound right back over to UConn by Cole. UConn will take it past half court. RJ Cole has it. Gives it over to the top. And they will move it back over to Cole. Cole with a 3 to start off this game. Swings it over left elbow. Backing their way in there. As that will be a foul underneath. The clock will stop with 16-11. Yeah, I totally agree there behind Eric fan. Eastern Washington giving Kansas a scare in that game. Man, almost wrecked a bunch of people's brackets. Joshu, welcome on the stream once again. He's going to take Maryland out in this one for the underdog, 66-65. Yeah, Dawad told me not to sleep on Syracuse. They destroyed San Diego State last night. 16 minutes left to go. That's going to be a high-scoring game, I feel like. West Virginia, Syracuse, 3-point shot. It's up, and they missed it. Rolled around the rim. Offensive rebound. Gets possession. Puts it up. It got blocked from behind. Get another one. That is good. Tyrese Martin up and in. Off the backboard in the 1-point game. Louis, welcome on to the stream once again, bud. So, we got 15:40 left to go. Maryland going to have it. They dump it over at the left elbow. Backing their way for the Terrapins underneath. That's good for 2. Get in position. Yeah, it's been quite the tournament with Big Ten schools getting knocked out. Like to start out this tournament. UConn down by 3. Tyrese Martin at the right corner perimeter. Moves out to the top and a entry pass inside gets intercepted and we do have a foul. It's going to be on UConn. Yeah, San Diego State pulled up a straight up no-show. Like San Diego State and Georgetown. Tennessee. Like some of the no-shows of the tournament. At least Ohio State took Oral Roberts into overtime. At least it wasn't like Virginia against UMBC. Where you lose by 20. Yeah, rip to VCU. Unfortunate. It's too bad. He don't even get to play. Like, that's terrible. And Nashawn Highland, he's been waiting all his life to play in the tournament, I bet. It's just awful. So first time out today, 10-7 the score right now. If you guys are new on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Hit me up in the chat who you got here. Appreciate all for stopping by in this one on Behind Eric Basketball. Later tonight, I'll be covering BYU versus UCLA. News with an update to that game is that Johnny Juzing will be playing tonight for UCLA, so that is huge for that one. Quick update. Virginia leading Ohio 6-3. Iowa leading Grand Canyon University 40-29 now. So up by 11 for Iowa. What's good? Colin, welcome to the stream here, bud. He is hyped out for this one. CF, welcome to the stream. As he is hyped out for this one as well. Yeah. Yeah, Georgetown goes on the Big East tournament run, and they just got destroyed today against Colorado. Yep. Colin going out for the Terps in this one. Yeah, no show. Crazy. Like UNC against Wisconsin, like all these teams just busting everybody's brackets. Like a lot of things I've seen from these games so far, it comes down to guard play. Like that's where Oral Roberts had the upper hand yesterday. That's where like multiple guards have balled out. So it's come down to guard play. We saw that again today when I covered LSU. Cam Thomas, he just got hot in that game and took over. And St. Bonaventure has lined up in their lineup. They got four guards out there in the starting five, and all four of them are cold throughout the game. And Lofton missed 12 shots. And that was just like we saw yesterday. Davison and Trice caught fire. For UCLA, it was Jaquez and Juzang back against Michigan State on opening night of the tournament. And yeah, we've seen it all throughout the tournament. Yesterday, Lucas Williamson for Loyola Chicago, he just got hot and started drilling down threes. Yeah, the first game, I lost the first game too. I picked Virginia Tech there. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's terrible to see like a team like with a really good seeding and they get upset by a low seed in the first rounds. Like it hurts. The thing that hurts more is when your team doesn't even like make the tournament and your coach is on the hot seat going into next season. Cause yeah, that's what I think's gonna happen over where I'm a fan of Providence. I think it's gonna be a big year next year. Yeah, I agree there, sports expert. LSU's got a legit shot to take down Michigan. So we're back into it, 15 minutes left to go. Underneath, UConn puts it up and Maryland comes out with a block. Terrapins will have the ball right back. As they will dribble straight away. Dumps it off to Dante Scott. Scott dribbles to the left wing. Gonna take it inside as he backs his way. Leaves it over at the free throw circle. Contested. Missed shot. Rebound back to UConn by RJ Cole. 14:45 left to go. Yeah, me too, Vegas. All you had to do was just make the shot inside and they would have won the game. Tyrese Martin has it at the top of the key. Martin dribbles. Floats it up at the left elbow. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound back to UConn. 14:30 left to go. Maryland by 3. UConn just cold from the floor. 3 for 12. Top of the key, Ayala. Ayala moves it over as they will take it inside. Spin move underneath. Wiggins lost it. Goes out of bounds. He turned it over. Yeah, that's right. They had the one timeout at the end. And they just didn't bother using a timeout. It cost them. 14 minutes left to go. UConn basketball. RJ Cole at the top of the key. Bouknight yet to really get involved in this game. That's a jumper. Missed it. Tipped up and rebounded by Maryland. Whaley had a hand on it. Couldn't get it though. Terrapins will have the ball. 13:50 remaining. This turned out to be a tight defensive type of game. Especially right as I expected. This game will go into the 60s. We have a foul called in the court. It's on UConn. It's going to be their second. Yeah, it's an unfortunate year. Nate Watson coming back, though, for Providence, so that is huge. Sanogo going to check out of the game now for UConn. UConn going to bring in Tyler Polley as he comes in off the bench. Maryland with an inbound, and UConn going to pick up another fall. It's on Bouknight. He reaches in. So Sanogo in already quick foul trouble picks up 2 personal fouls. Bouknight just picked up his first, reaching in on Ayala. So not looking good for UConn with a foul trouble there. Maryland looks to get the inbounds. They will, airmails that inbound. Watch out, Tyrese Martin trying to track it down, and Maryland gets it all the way at the backcourt, the very end of the back line. Maryland will take it past half court. 13:30 left to go. Terrapins going to drive inside. Big block from behind it. Here goes UConn on the break. Bouknight has it. Drives straight away inside. We get a foul. And it's going to be on. It's on Bouknight, I think. Clock will stop. Yeah, it's Ed Coley that coaches Providence. Okay, it's not going to be on Book Night. Yeah, that was close. 13:20 left to go. It's on Maryland. So they call it on Maryland for the fall. That was tight there. Book Night just drove into traffic. Wasn't sure if he pushed off, but he didn't. It was on Maryland there for the fall. So both of these teams are 3 personal fouls. UConn moves over to Book Night. Book Night 1-on-1 guard at the right wing. 13 minutes left to go. Takes inside. Stop and pop turnaround. And no good. Missed it. Tipped. They get their own offensive rebound right back. Offensive rebound saving this team right now with second chance points. UConn has it the left wing with Cole. Cole dribbles. Now dribbles left baseline underneath. Kicks it back outside. 3 in the air for the tie. Missed it. They get their own rebound back. Tyrese Martin dribbles straight away. Drives underneath. Missed it. The tip in. Count the bucket. That is good for 2 by UConn. They're just grinding out everything so far. This is what I predicted this game would be. 12:30 left to go. They are 10th nationally in offensive rebounds per game for UConn. They have already got 8 offensive rebounds in the first 7 minutes. Maryland passes underneath, tap to the bounce. It's going to be Terrapins basketball again. Yeah, Bradley's got UConn beating Alabama in one of his brackets. I've got that too. I've got UConn going to the Sweet 16. This is going to be a big game for me. Missouri versus Oklahoma just tipped off. 6-2, Missouri leads it. Virginia up against Ohio, 11-5. And Iowa leads Grand Canyon, 42-31. Whaley will check out of the game. Maryland will get the inbound underneath. Wide open 3. Who is covering him is Wiggins. Lets it fly and he splashes it for the triple. Maryland by 4. 12 minutes left to play in the first half here. Jalen Gaffney has it for UConn. Moves it back top of the key to Polley. They'll put it into the hands of Josh Carlton. Back out to the top. He's going to hand it off to Book Knight. Book Knight dribbles straight away. Jumper, left elbow. Boom. He hits it. That's good for 2. 13-11. Got to get Book Knight rolling here. That was nice as he turned the corner and knocked it down. 11.5 left to go. Maryland basketball at the top of the key. It is Ayala who has it. Ayala bounce pass over to Wiggins. Wiggins lobs it over inside. Tapped and stolen right back. It's a steal by Martin. Takes up the court. He lost it. Tyrese Martin stole it. Lost it at half court. And it's going to go right back to Maryland. Oof. Sorry to hear that, sports expert, man. I feel you, brother. I feel you, man. Yeah, I picked Oklahoma in that game. Oklahoma has their number two scorer out. So Davion Harmon, he is out of that game. But yeah, when Oklahoma played Alabama back in late January, it was, I think Austin Reeves was out of that game, and they won that game against Alabama. Yeah, they pointed in the direction from Maryland. I didn't think it was out of bounds at all by Tyrese Martin there. That looked like it was poked loose by Maryland. So I don't know if they got him like it was off his foot or so. They're probably going to look at it. So right now we're on a timeout. Well, it's good. Pats Nation, welcome back in the stream here. Big game here for the Huskies, bud. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a defensive type of battle. If Book Knight starts to get rolling, this is going to be could be a tough one for Maryland. All depends on who's going to rise in this game. Right now, it's Eric Ayala. He's got 8 points leading the way for the Terrapins, 8 out of 13. Book Knight's just getting started. He's got 2. 4 by Whaley so far with a block. Sanogo in quite a bit of foul trouble. He has 2 personal fouls for UConn. And then Maryland with 1 foul each by Dante Scott and Darryl Morsell. Yeah, Missouri's been all over the place this year. Ohio making things close against Virginia, 11-10. Virginia, all they had was just a practice this morning to prepare for that game. So 11-10, Virginia leads over Ohio by 1. And then Iowa up at halftime by 11, 42-31 over Grand Canyon. Missouri leads currently against Oklahoma 12-7. What's good, Jason? Welcome back in the stream, there, man. If Oral Roberts then beats Florida and then Arkansas, there's never been a 15 seed that goes to the Elite 8. Like this year is just so crazy. That'd be ridiculous if they make it all the way to the Elite 8. Yeah, that'll be a lot of points in that one. Nice Sweet 16 game right there. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to take Oral Roberts in that one. Because I had Virginia Tech in my bracket. I'm going to take Oral Roberts in that game. Because Florida could not get in an offensive rhythm at all in the first half. Virginia Tech missed their shots and they gave the game away to them. 11:23 left to go. It's going to be Maryland basketball. As UConn, 9 out of their 11 points have been second chance points. Offensive rebounds they have rolled so far. Maryland passed it to the outside. It got deflected out of bounds by UConn as it touched it last. Yeah, 13 rebounds so far for UConn compared to only 5 by Maryland. 10 of those are offensive rebounds. UConn leading the offensive glass 10-1. Maryland will have the ball. Top of the key for the Terrapins. 11-10 left to go. They're going to slide it out to the right wing. Pass it off to Cutter up as they will put it up. That's no good. Block from behind. Great defense by UConn, and the Huskies will have it back. Pass up the court as they will now dribble at the left wing. Bouknight, he moves it over to the top of the key. Huskies will now slow it down. It is Jalen Gaffney with the ball. And pass it over to the free throw circle. Goes inside, and they score. That's good for 2. That is Bouknight inside. Nice layup. Tied up 13-13. 10:30 left to go here. Good game so far. All even. Maryland has it right wing perimeter. Dribbles to the left. They'll take a 3. It's up, and no good. Hit the front rim. Rebound goes right backward to UConn. Raven, welcome back on the stream here. Bradley with his Final Four prediction. Oral Roberts, Loyola Chicago will be in that. As that will be an offensive foul away from the ball. It's picked up by UConn. So they're going to turn it over. It's going to be their 5th. Yeah, I agree with you, sports expert. He has the chance to be a lottery pick potential. Ooh, Virginia getting cold right now. Oh boy, 12-12, Ohio, Virginia. Tied up almost halfway through the first. Prashant, welcome to the stream here. I predicted UConn. 10-10 left to go. Josh Carlton just picked up his second personal foul. Huskies with 5 as a team. Maryland underneath puts it up, and UConn picks up another foul, and Maryland scores. And 1. So the Terrapins will go to the line, shoot the and 1. Young Picasso taking Maryland here. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this one, Maryland or UConn. Missouri leading early against Oklahoma 14-7. And 1 coming up by Eric Ayala at the line. And that free throw, he drills it. (16-13) with 10 minutes left to go in the first half. UConn has the ball as they will move it over to the top here. Passes out to the right wing over to Bouknight. Bouknight back outside. They'll take the 3 straight away. Way off the mark. Too strong. Rebound back to Maryland. Looks like young Picasso here is on the bench. Looking at this chat going on. Yeah. Maryland has it at the right wing. 9.5 left to go. They're going to move it back outside. 3 in the air. Off the right side of the rim. No good. Rebound goes back to UConn. Huskies will take it past half court. They move it over. 3 in transition. No, couldn't get it. Fight for the rebound, tapped out of bounds. Watch out. Oh, flying right into media row is Andre Jackson trying to save that ball. Goes right into the scorer's table as the clock will stop with 9:15. Oh, man. Love the effort. That table just kicked up. You got to watch out, bud, though. Oh, man. Taking out the railing. Oof. That's oughta hurt. Loving the effort. That has gotta hurt right there. It's going to be UConn basketball. So he actually saved the ball, and it was out of bounds last by Maryland. UConn dribbles straight away. Bouknight. Try to dump it off inside. They turned it over. I had predicted Ohio in that game to win it. Virginia up by 2. 16-14. 9 minutes left to go. Maryland, they started out 4 for 5 shooting ever since they're 2 for 8. UConn's got 4 turnovers so far. They've been pretty reliable when it comes to not turning over the basketball, but Maryland with only 2 turnovers. That's an air ball. Maryland gets it back in. That will be a foul. And it's going to be a tie-up. Tie-up, possession arrow, basketball, Maryland. So tie-up will be possession. 1 second. No, CBS got it wrong. It's going to be UConn ball. So CBS got that wrong because they're going to be handing over. We just saw, yeah, they're going to. Is it going to be UConn ball or no? Sorting this one out. It's going to be Maryland ball. Okay, so they got it correct. Yep, so Maryland basketball. UConn. I think UConn was thinking that it was their time to inbound, but it wasn't. They pass over to the left corner. 8:45 left to go. Jumper with a lot of separation. Missed it, no good. Tipped up. Rebound goes to UConn. Huskies will have it. Trying to take it a distance. Pass underneath. Swings it out. Left corner. 3 in the air. Boom. Got it. Money. You leave it wide open. That's what happens. James Bouknight ties it up at 16. He is getting it and letting it fly. 7 points for Bouknight. Yeah, I agree there, sports expert. There's some trouble coming up. No AD, no LeBron for the Lakers. Ouch. That's not good, man. I feel you, Goody. LeBron out indefinitely. High ankle sprain. Yikes. Maryland inside. Good for 2. 18-16 to score. We got 8 minutes left to go. UConn has it at the top. Bouknight going to hand it back over. Stable jack of a 3 at the left wing. Banks it. That is good. Jalen Gaffney with a triple. Open up the bank right there. UConn with a 1-point lead. Diego, what's good? Welcome to the stream again. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball play-by-play here on Behind Eric Basketball as we get some great tournament games rolling on here on these streams. Maryland has the top of the key. They're going to hand it over. They'll take a 3 straight away. Boom. Right back. Eric Ayala with a triple. Wow. Threes are starting to light up all over the map right now. UConn ball approaching 7:15 remaining on the clock. They have it left wing with Bouknight. Bouknight dribbles back to the top of the key. Gaffney had it for a moment, gives it over to Bouknight. Bouknight at the left wing, step back 3 in the air. No good, missed it off the mark. Offensive rebound keeps alive. Bounce pass, though, off the top of the fingertips. That is way too strong off the pass by Jackson. Soaring high over Bouknight out of bounds. Turnover. So Maryland will have it back here. Clock will stop. 21-19 Terrapins. Great game so far. We got 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Yeah, not often you see a bank 3-point shot like that. Quincy, welcome to Streamer, man. Yeah, I had UC Santa Barbara to the Sweet 16. It's a crusher. Crusher. He had it inside and couldn't get it. That game was unbelievable, though. Alright, so right now we're in the timeout. If you didn't hear already, VCU will not be playing tonight. Oregon automatically advances to the second round as they're going to take on the winner of Iowa Grand Canyon as VCU had to drop out of the tournament due to COVID-19 protocol. It's just unfortunate. Just terrible news for VCU. Scoreboard updates: Ohio, Virginia tied up at 16. Iowa leading Grand Canyon 42-31 at half, and 14-13 Missouri by 1 over Oklahoma. I'll be covering as well BYU versus UCLA tonight. Final stream I'll be doing, so make sure to join back on that one if you guys would like as well. Yeah, we've yet to see a buzzer beater so far in the tournament. I wonder when we're gonna get that. Oh yeah, I remember Steph playing for Davison back in the tournament. That's where he went on a tear. Yeah. Yeah, that was just unbelievable finish, that UCSB Creighton game. And they had they had the timeout remaining, and they decided not to take the timeout going up the court. Yeah, I agree with you, Raven. If they get past Iowa in the next round, then it's on from there. Because Oregon's got players too in the backcourt. Geraldo, welcome on the stream here. Yeah, it's UConn, of course. I only put in Fordo for them. I usually do up to like 4 for the acronym stuff on the scoreboard. I think the only time I've gone over 4 is from Mississippi State. I had to like make the letters smaller because I did Miss, and then I did ST. All right, so 7 minutes left to go. We got right back into action. Maryland will have the basketball. The Terrapins will dribble past half court. It's Ayala, top of the key. As he is guarded by Tyrese Martin, moves it over to the left wing to Hakeem Hart. Hart takes it inside, kicks it back out, right corner, 3 in the air, and they bank it. Second bank of the game. He also got fouled. It's a terrible foul by UConn. So this could turn out to be a 4-point play. Dante Scott drills the triple, banks it off the backboard, and he goes down as well after he got knocked down to the ground. Terrible perimeter foul by UConn. Scott will shoot 1 at the line. 6:39 left to go. And that one is good. 25-19, Maryland by 6. 6.5 left to go. UConn has the ball at the top of the key. RJ Cole. Moves it out. Oh, what was that? Bad pass intercepted. Maryland has it. And it's going to get stolen by UConn. That would have been 3 points, but UConn, great steal. Redeeming himself. At the top of the key for UConn. That is Jalen Gaffney, who had the bad pass. That's a 3. Missed it. Offensive rebound keeps alive. Underneath, Whaley puts it up with the right hand. Missed it again. Offensive put back. Tyrese Martin couldn't go. It's up, tipped up, and who's got it tipped out of bounds? Last touch by UConn. Cannot buy a bucket. Oh, man. St. Bonaventure could not buy a bucket earlier today, and cannot buy a bucket inside the interior. They had so many chances. Just too strong. Ayala gonna inbound it. Maryland up by 6 to get the basketball. Couple updates. Missouri leading Oklahoma 16-15. Virginia leading Ohio 18-17. 6 minutes left to go. Maryland ball as they dribble. Swings it out left corner. Wide open 3, and they drill it. You cannot leave a team this wide open if you want to win the game. Maryland with some great ball movement into out. Huskies down by 9, largest deficit, 5.5 left to go, and a timeout taken by Dan Hurley. Maryland squad, they are heating up right now as we go on a timeout. just leaves wide open at the left corner, Aaron Wiggins. And he drills the triple. It's not going to let you get past Alabama if you keep on doing that. 28-19. Porter, welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, so some really good games going on for some of the other ones right now. With Virginia, Ohio, 21-17, Virginia's still up. And then Oklahoma's taking the lead over Missouri, 17-16. Winner of that game will face Gonzaga, barring any miracle tonight against Norfolk State later tonight. When are you going to see John again? Probably sometime throughout the tournament. He'll probably be back over. I don't know when just yet. Yeah, so right now we're just in a timeout. If you guys enjoy the content here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified, future live streams I cover here on Behind Your Basketball. What's good? D-Wade out in the house for this one. D-Wade's been ready for this one. Appreciate it, man, for dropping it by. So currently in the timeout, Maryland up 28-19 over UConn. UConn looking good on the glass. It's just, they just can't buy their shot so far. 28% from the floor, and they've had so many chances, especially inside the interior, just too strong. Maryland living and dying by the three. Right now they're living 5 for 7 from the perimeter. They were just let a wide open triple at the left corner. Maryland has got some great ball movement in and out that they are doing to free up their three-point shot. And Eric Ayala, he has been the most efficient player in this game by far. 14 points for him. He is 5 for 8 from the floor, and he has drilled down 2 3-point shots. Oh yeah, also if anybody is hearing for the first time today, VCU has dropped out of the tournament due to COVID-19, so Oregon advances to take on Iowa or Grand Canyon, the winner of that game in the second rounds. Hey, we got a dono, my man D-Wade here. Let's get that dono out in the chat. You're the man, D-Wade. Appreciate it here. D-Wade's happy I'm doing the Maryland game out here. You the man, D-Wade. The legend. I predicted UConn for this one. I'm like an hour away from where UConn is. But I had a lot of hope in this UConn team. But right now they find themselves trailing by 9. Need to get something going offensively. Huskies have the basketball as we're back into it. 5:20 left to go. They move it back out to the top. And now they will dribble straight away. Floats it up. No good. Tipped up. And Maryland comes up with a defensive rebound. What's good, 3D? Welcome on your new channel there, bud. Legends of Basketball. That's awesome, man. Got 2 videos that you made in the Discord. That's great, man. Keep up on the grind. That's awesome. We got 5 minutes left to go. Maryland moves it over at the left wing. And now they're going to take it inside. Dribble, shot, fake, puts it up. Shot gets blocked by UConn right back. Tyrese Martin now going to take it past half court. Moves over to Bouknight. Bouknight dribbles at the top of the key. Passes outside to the left wing as they have it. Dribble drive straight away. UConn able to get it. They just couldn't. Right there. They were able to get the spacing down the court, get behind the defense, but couldn't finish. No good. Maryland driving underneath, and that's going to be a foul picked up. And the clock will stop with 4:34 left to go. It's a push-off by Maryland. They get called for the offensive foul. What's good, Warren? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Yeah, just shouldered right in on RJ Cole, and RJ Cole took the charge. That's by Ayala. Ayala picks up his first personal foul. He checks out of the game, so without Ayala, we'll see if UConn can get something going on. Maryland with their 4th personal foul. UConn's got 7. Top of the key, Martin. Tyrese Martin moves it at the left wing over to RJ Cole. Passes left corner to Tyrese Martin again. 4:18 left to go on the clock before halftime. RJ Cole dishes out right corner. Bouknight kicks it outside to RJ Cole. 8 on the shot clock. Cole 101. Takes the 3 at the left wing. Misfires. No good. Rebound Maryland. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. The Terrapins going to slow it down as they will take this one past half court. Maryland moves it over. Now they're going to take it inside. Martin almost forced a tie. Couldn't get there. At the right baseline. They kick it back out left wing. Chasing after the basketball. That's a turnover. Around the perimeter is Reese Mona, who tried to track it down. Couldn't get to it. Turnover Maryland as the clock will stop and we go to a timeout. Yeah, I agree with you there, Legends. I picked UConn going past Alabama to the Sweet 16. So he's got his video about UConn being a sleeper. So yeah, definitely better win this one. Well, it's good, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. Gotta stop. Yeah, for UConn, they're taking way too many threes as well. They haven't been able to defend the perimeter. They're 3 for 10 from the outside, which they've been a great perimeter defense today. And Maryland loves to take threes and hit them down. So this is kind of shaky why they haven't been able to stop them so far. (28-19) on the timeout. Quick update again. Looks like this. Virginia leading Ohio 24-19. Missouri, Oklahoma tied up 22-22. Iowa crushing Grand Canyon U 56-39. Yeah, like high 20s from the field. That ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, they're 26% from the floor. It's tough, and they get a plus 12 rebounding margin. UConn's attempted 31 shots tonight. Maryland's attempted only 20. The big key is the offensive rebounds, though. They just can't get anything. They missed a wide open layup too strong. They missed a couple putback shots way too strong off the backboard. Missed a ton of things inside the interior. Maryland's shooting 71% from 3. And the biggest stat to know here for when we get to the halftime stat of the night is going to be on the offensive glass. UConn is leading Maryland on the offensive rebounds 15-2. Yet look at the score. UConn just cannot put them through. Everything is just too strong off the backboard for UConn. It's the difference of this game, 10 for 20 compared to 8 for 31. Alright, so we're going to get back to action here just in a moment. Yeah, so they are rolling the offensive glass. 15 offensive rebounds in the first half. I wonder what the record is, actually. I covered, it was West Virginia, Kansas, back in, I think it was January. Or maybe December. Yeah, it was December, the first time they met. And both of the teams had 18 offensive rebounds each. .345 left to go. UConn is yet to score in the last 4.5 minutes. UConn will have the ball. They hand it off to RJ Cole. He dribbles. Kicks it out left corner. 3 in the air. Got it. Triple. And that one goes down by UConn. So they gamble on taking the 3, and they make it at the left corner. 3.5 remaining. Do I have any advice growing the channel there? Yes, I think just keep on uploading on like a daily basis, like a couple times per week, and then more people will start to like know that your channel is in existence, and then you'll keep on like growing from there and building up an audience. Maryland will take a 3. That's good. They sink it. They are 6 for 8 from 3-point range. 31-22 with 3 minutes left to go. Razorbacks roll. Yeah, I heard about that. EJ Liddell. It's terrible. Like that's just terrible that he's receiving messages like that. Under 3 minutes remaining before halftime. UConn trailing down by 9. Huskies have it with Booknight. Booknight needs something. Moves it out to the right wing. UConn will take a deep 3 straight away. Rattled out. Not a good shot. I took UConn in this game. Not a good shot right there by UConn. Just deep 3 straight away and it rattled out. Maryland will have the ball. Arku, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I heard that. That one's been like back and forth. Missouri, Oklahoma tied up at 22. As we welcome in Jackson as well. 2:20 left to go before half. Maryland dumps it off to the right wing perimeter. They dribble at the right baseline. Back in their way on Booknight. Underneath. Double team. Trying to get around them. Shot no good. Snagged on the rebound by Tyrese Martin. They're going to start their offense. Pass up the court here. Booknight has it at the top. 2 minutes left to go before half. Booknight. Deep 2 jumper. Missed it. Rebound goes right back over to Maryland. With under 2 left to play. Terrapins will slow it down. It's going to be Darryl Morcell. Morcell moves it over to Wiggins. Bounce pass to the top here to Scott. Scott feeds it over to the right wing. And they dump it off underneath. Scott gets possession. That's just an easy 2. Right behind the defense. Maryland by 11. 1:30 left to go. Dante Scott with 8 points. Perfect 3 for 3 from the floor. UConn just shooting long range, and they're not great from 3 this season. Got to take it to the basket inside. They got enough size in this game to do that. UConn has it. Free throw circle. We get a stoppage in time. It's going to be on Maryland. They get called for the reach, and that's going to be foul number 5. Yeah, Missouri's got... They got experienced guards in that team from Missouri. That's a good game. Because Oklahoma's more reliant on guard play. It's going to be UConn's basketball. UConn gets the inbound. They dribble left baseline. Passes back out to Tyrese Martin. Martin has 1 minute left to go. Tyrese Martin dribble drive inside. Splits defenders. Couldn't finish. And Maryland came up for the rebound. They get it back, though. They're going to put it up. Shot gets blocked. And Maryland comes up with a block, and they have the basketball. 50 seconds left to go. Maryland will have is they will take it past half court. They move it out to Dante Scott. Scott hands this one off. And now back over to Scott. Kicks it out left corner. Wide open. But, offensive foul. They run over Cole. It was on when he tried to dump it off. What's good, Armando? Welcome on the stream here. Yeah, let me know, bud. Yeah, Texas taking on Abilene Christian tonight. I took Texas to my Final Four, so got my fingers crossed for Texas in that one. .30 seconds left to go. UConn with the ball back. It was a 1-on-1 bonus situation by Maryland, missing the free throw. UConn has it rattled out. And they're going to slow it down. Booknight. He has it past half court at the back corner. Far side of the front court. 3-second differential shot clock and game clock. Booknight dribbles towards the top. 4 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Booknight drives. Inside, missed it. Too strong. Tipped up. Offensive rebound. Martin tries to put it up. Gets blocked by Maryland. And we go into halftime. Maryland defense. Holy smokes. 33-22. Dan Hurley cannot believe it. Just a sour first half for UConn in the books right there. They could not get a single bucket right before halftime. It's just so tough. Yeah, huge block by Dante Scott. Wow. Yeah, I've gotten only 2 games correct in my bracket out of like 7 today. Jeez. This is going to be another L. Oof. Yeah, if Virginia wins, that's going to be another L. And then if Oklahoma loses, that's going to be another L. Yikes. I also took BYU, or no, I took UCLA. Yikes. Oh, man. Iowa leading Grand Canyon 57-43. Virginia up at half against Ohio 28-27. Missouri leading Oklahoma 25-24. Man. So Armando puts out 2019-2020 season. He was a Lakers fan because of AD, but now he's a Warriors fan. Those who want to be fans of both of the teams, and that good thing wants to be fans of both teams, is that a good idea? No, it's all up to you. Yeah, so it's whatever you're interested in. Yeah, definitely a tough first half here. Yep, Brian likes this one so far. Yeah, Oregon just automatically advances to the second rounds. Does Texas have a better chance at beating BYU or UCLA? I would go UCLA, because BYU has size on that team. And BYU can be dangerous. If their threes are dropping for BYU, they could be dangerous. I've got UCLA. I'm probably wrong, but I just randomly took an 11 playing team just to see if they could transfer that energy over and win that game. So I took that 11 playing. I thought it was going to be Michigan State. Yeah, Behind the Arc fan took only one upset. It was UCSB over Creighton. They lost. Me too. I also took Ohio. Oh, man. Let's see how Jason Preston's doing. Jason Preston only 5 points. He's only attempted 4 shots, so that's a slow paced game. So Virginia's not gonna let him. Virginia's not gonna let Ohio take shots anyway. Let's see, halftime stat of the night. I'll see if I can dig one up here. All right, so 18 offensive rebounds by UConn in the first half. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's a total offensive rebound if you're lucky. So 18 offensive rebounds to only 2 by Maryland in the first half. UConn is a plus 13 on the glass in total, 28-15. And they just can't hit their shots. Everything in the interior is just too strong. Jacking up perimeter threes. They've missed 8 3-point shots. They are 4 for 12 from outside. They have missed 30 shots. 30 shots missed in the first half by UConn to only 11 missed shots by Maryland. Jeez. 18 offensive rebounds. I wonder what the Division I most rebounds in the game is by a team. Yeah, they have 18 offensive rebounds, 22 points on the board. I wonder if there's something that has like offensive rebounds per game. Like, trying to see if I can dig it up. Yeah, I think a lot of people's bracket going to get busted if they lose this one. Let's see. Missouri leading Oklahoma 27-24. Iowa crushing Grand Canyon. I'll probably I'll go to Oklahoma, Missouri for a little bit. See how that one's going through. Yeah, so Missouri up by 3. 1:10 left to go before halftime in that game. I wish they had like something that has like most rebounds. It doesn't have anything. I really would like to know, because it's got that for the NBA single game leaders. It's kind of hard to find out like college basketball stats like for some of the categories though. That would be a good one to find out. It's good. Yeah, what is leading me for the search is like NBA single game leaders. Legends of Basketball here for 3D. Might do a video every round of 32 preview. Do what you can. If you don't have enough time for it, like you don't want to overload yourself, but if you want to do like a couple of them to just get rolling on, that would be pretty good. Just to like get going on. You could preview a couple of those matchups, and that's how you start like getting traction. Lance, welcome to the stream. I'm on UConn as well, and it's not looking too good so far. 27-26, Oklahoma down by 1 as they take a timeout. 13 seconds left to go before halftime. Also, Iowa Grand Canyon is going on currently. That game is all Iowa, 63-46 Hawkeyes. Yeah, Florida State started out hot. They were torching UNC Greensboro. They got in a lot of early foul trouble for UNC Greensboro. And then Florida State almost blew it. That was the easiest matchup out of the 13 versus 4s, in my opinion. That was that one. Because UNC Greensboro doesn't have much size. They didn't match up well on paper against Florida State, where Florida State has the size. They get the athleticism. And they were actually making it a game. That's usually how Florida State plays in the first round, though. Because I remember 2 years ago, Vermont took them on. They took them on close. I expected Eastern Washington to play Kansas close. It did. Also, Liberty and Oklahoma State, I expected that one to be close, and it was what it was as well. I thought Liberty would lose by like 4. They lost by 9, I think. It was 69-60. So yeah, Iowa crushing Grand Canyon 63-46. 12 minutes left to go in this game. We're just at halftime currently. Yo, welcome in, John, once again. UCLA was down by 14 against Michigan State. A massive second half for them. Yep, so yeah, I agree. UConn has a chance. They just got to put together a ton of stops. They're capable of doing that defensively, just locking in the second half. I bet there's a lot of yelling going on in that locker room, knowing what Dan Hurley is like, brings the intensity to his team, and they got to match his intensity in the second half. Because when he was the coach at URI, he took that program to new heights. Because before, it used to be Jim Barron as the head coach at URI. And they usually never made the tournament, I don't think. I think last time prior to them making the tournament in 2017 with Hurley, that was back in, I think, 1998. It was with Lamar Odom when he played for URI. When they made that deep run back in 98. But when Hurley came over, 2017, they made it to the tournament. They were close to knocking off Dylan Brooks and Oregon in the second round. I remember watching that game. That was a crazy game. And then they topped off Oklahoma 1 year later in overtime. Grand Canyon just turned it over, so Iowa ball. 11 minutes left to play around. And this game is all Iowa. So to the 95+ percentage of brackets that had Iowa, everything looking good so far. Hawkeyes doing a great job, only 4 turnovers. Yeah, I agree there, Lost Pupper. At least it's not embarrassing like Georgetown getting blown out against Colorado. Oh. The point guard for Colorado had like he was going off with his assist today. Kudus Wahhabi finished with a double-double, but McKinley Wright, he finished with a double-double too. He had 12 points and 13 assists for Colorado. I feel like a lot of these games as well, you factor them in. When you think about your bracket, some of them that I need to factor in more is the leadership. Because that's a huge factor. The thing for Florida State is like, who's the leader of that team? They really need a leader to show up. They got so many talented players in that team. They need leaders to show up if they want to make it to a deep run. We saw that yesterday in the court with a great game being played. It was Villanova-Winthrop yesterday. Not like two explosive types of teams that like they're gonna like blow you away with their athleticism. But what they'll do is with those two teams there, Villanova and Winthrop, it was more of the IQ that they played, back and forth ball. Yeah, let's see here. I'm going to take a look and see upcoming schedule. So Baylor plays tomorrow. I'll be covering that game. They take on Wisconsin tomorrow. Alright, so, wow, yeah, Baylor's only a 6-point favorite. Holy smokes. Yeah, so Baylor's a 6-point favorite. Yeah, I agree there, John. So that's why I was hesitant to go against Colorado when they picked my bracket. Because they had losses against Washington and California. They lost against Tennessee back in December. Tennessee got shredded against Oregon State. And that just completely shocked me that Colorado beat Georgetown like that. Like Colorado, they might not be like the most explosive type of team. They might come out flat some games, but they do have leadership in that team with McKinley Wright the fourth. And that's something I need to consider more for my bracket for next year, because I was really nailing Colorado entering this tournament. I was nailing 2 specific teams for their inconsistency, or actually 3. It was all the C's. It was Colorado, Creighton, and Clemson. I got the one with Rutgers. I got Rutgers correct, picking over Clemson. I almost had UC Santa Barbara correct, but they had a timeout left to go, didn't take it, missed the game-winning shot, and Creighton won it. And then today it's just Georgetown just could not even make it like a competition against Colorado. Salvador Chavez, welcome to the stream here. I'll be doing one more game after this. So after this will be BYU against the UCLA. Yeah, the point guard for Oral Roberts, really good. It's Max Asmus. He's terrific. Yeah, I agree there, John. There's a couple of teams in the first round that stuck out to me, like that a lot of people have been sleeping on, including me this season. Another one of those that I have to point out is Houston. Houston played close in the first half against Cleveland State, and then they destroyed them second half. Like, I was looking at the bracket challenge. I was shocked that nobody picked Houston to win the national title. Houston has always got like a really tough team, gritty, physical, Mentally tough team. I got to cover them back in November. They knocked off Texas Tech by double digits. And I think the thing that stirred me away from Houston was that they lost against East Carolina. But then after that, I didn't put it as much as a factor, but they got one of their key leaders back with Dejan Giroux. And he has really helped out the team because they're obliterating everybody. Like, whoever they played lately for Houston after that loss against ECU, they are destroying each and every single team they faced. David, welcome to the stream here in this one. He's going to take Maryland for this one. Iowa leading Grand Canyon by 16, 70-54. Final 8 minutes left to go. And Luka Garza will head to the free throw line shooting 2 as he got fouled. Alright, so a lot of games at halftime right now. So right now we're just at halftime too. Appreciate all for stopping by being a part here. If you guys are new to the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're gonna go back to the second half in a couple minutes from now. Sure, Porter. I can check to see what place they're in. If you had VCU in your bracket, I'm sorry to tell you, you got that pick wrong. They will not be playing tonight. They are out of the tournament due to COVID-19 protocols, as Oregon has advanced to the next rounds. Porter's in 33rd place, so you've got 18 games correct. So you are 75 percentile. Looks like we have a 7-way tie for first in the bracket challenge game. Yeah, he scores like 25 points per game for the point guard for Oral Roberts. What's good, Anthony? Welcome to the stream here. I took the play in the winner. I took UCLA in that one, unfortunately there. I was impressed by BYU when they played Gonzaga. But I probably do have it wrong, honestly. John, welcome to the stream here. He's going out for Maryland. I think UConn's going to make this tight in the second half. I predicted UConn, so we'll see if they can complete a comeback here. UConn was down by 18 against Marquette back in January. They came back and won. I think they got reamed out in the locker room in the first half. Yeah, Anthony hopes I'm wrong. I probably will be. I've got 8 games wrong today. I've only got 3 games correct basically. Yeah, I picked a bunch of teams that unfortunately, yeah, it's not looking good. Yeah, out of the bracket challenge group, everybody's like ahead of me and I'm almost dead last. Oh man. I think I'm like 28 percentile. Yeah, good question there, Legend. I guess it's something that they set of all time. 18 offensive rebounds for UConn in the first half. So they got 18 of those in the first half. That's usually a final total, if that happens. At least I'm getting Iowa versus Grand Canyon correct. I picked Ohio, so hopefully they come through. Alright, so second half going to start off in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate all for dropping them by once again. Hit me up in the chat who you like in this one, UConn or Maryland. What's good, Vondell? Welcome to the stream here. Hoping that UConn covers out in this one. I picked UConn for my bracket, really hoping they can turn it around. Glad to have you in the stream. I picked Oklahoma in my bracket. Paul's still doing some channel surfing right there, it looks like. Yeah, this game is over on CBS. The Iowa Grand Canyon game is on TBS. Virginia, Ohio on True TV. And TNT has Oklahoma, Missouri. Yeah, definitely. That was a terrific choice to go to BYU for Matt Harms. Wouldn't that be special for him if BYU advances to the second round and Purdue got knocked out yesterday against North Texas? Lamario taking UConn. Ivy, no, welcome to the stream, going Maryland in this one. Aaron State on the Huskies coming back, winning the game. We'll see if they can do that. Back in January, they came from 18 down against Marquette. We'll see if they can complete this tonight. We're back to action. UConn goes right to left in the court. They got the basketball first. They pass over left corner. Get some space. Takes the open three. They miss it. Offensive rebound. It's offensive rebound number 19. UConn underneath. Dumps it off, and they have it at the right corner. Bouknight moves it out to the right wing. Wide open three, and they miss another one. They are just stone cold from three. This team cannot hit threes. I have covered them 3 times this season, and this is my 3rd time this year, and they just cannot drill threes. 19:20 remaining. Maryland with the ball at the right wing. Slides it back to the top of the key. Shot fake Dante Scott. Moves over left baseline dribble. Underneath spin move. They're pickpocketed to the basketball. Stolen away by UConn. The Huskies pass up the court now. Bouknight will drive inside. Slipped behind the defense. Lays it up and in for 2. Puts it back to 9. Yeah, it's going to take another L. So hopefully it'll come back here. VCU, yeah, VCU is out of the tournament. It's terrible for them. Let's see here. Who do I have winning it all? I got Gonzaga. So Final Four, I got Gonzaga, Texas, Baylor, and Illinois. My bracket is shredded. I'm like 28 percentile right now for my bracket. I'm one of the lowest in the bracket challenges. So we welcome in Jomo in the stream. Bounce pass inside. UConn shot fake. Turn around. Puts it up. Got it. Good for 2. Now they're on a mission. It's a 7-point game with 18.5 left to go. Adjustments, adjustments, adjustments. Dan Hurley must have reamed out his team in the locker room at halftime. Much better in the second half to start. Maryland has the ball, going to take it inside. Up underneath, shot fake. Puts it up, gets blocked by Tyrese Martin. Gets it back and up and under. That is good for 2 by Ayala. So back to 9. 2 minutes through the second half, Huskies ball. UConn is pushing up the tempo. Martin moves it over. 3 in the air by Cole. Missed it. They're just jacking up threes. And they are stone cold from outside. You got to take it interior, especially against this type of team here with the size that Maryland has. UConn has the advantage. They just haven't gone in the interior enough. They are 4 for 14 from 3. Maryland with the ball. Moves it out right wing perimeter to Wiggins. Wiggins puts it out to Ayala, top of the free throw circle. Dribbles now inside, kicks it outside. Wiggins, 3 in the air. Boom, he drills it. Maryland by 12. They are a 3-point shooting team, and UConn has been able to lock down the perimeter. But today, not so much. Maryland is 6 for 9 from 3. UConn has the ball top of the key to Cole. Cole moves it over to Bouknight. Bouknight dribbles at the top. Bouknight going to take the 3 straight away. That one is way too strong. You're not going to win the game by shooting 3 brick after brick after brick. Defensive rebound, Maryland. Terrapins have the ball. They're going to take it past half court. Puts it out top of the key. Yeah, man. They will dribble underneath. Puts it up. Scores up and in off the glass. Oh, man. 40-26, largest lead of the game. Man. I think I got to get out of New England and go someplace else as far as these teams, because I bet on St. Bonaventure today. I usually always take Providence in the first round whenever they make it. Wide open 3, and that is good by Cole for the triple. And whenever I pick the Celtics, they always lose. 16:15 left to go. Maryland has it up by 11. Terrapins now with the basketball at the right wing. Moves it back top of the key. They will have it with Dante Scott. Scott puts it back outside to Wiggins. Wiggins drives inside, underneath, pass deflected, gets it back to the right corner. Right baseline, dribble Ayala, dumps it off top of the key. They will take the three straight away and hit the front rim, no good. Bucknight comes out with a defensive rebound. Now they got to go down by 11. Bucknight almost lost the handle, gets it back, hands it off to Cole. Cole has it back outside to Bucknight at the left corner. Got to go inside. If you're UConn right now, the threes are been a struggle. 5 for 17 from 3. They're going to go inside. Tyrese Martin could have hit it. Second one's up. That one hit the front rim, no good. And ball's in the ground. Maryland going to pick up the defensive rebound, and here they go. Pass half court for the Terrapins. Maryland, everything inside the interior. They are just not giving UConn any room out there. It's impressive. It is impressive here to see. Maryland at the right wing perimeter. They'll shoot the three. Boom, they drop it. Holy smokes. Where's the three-point defense that showed up all 3 games against Creighton by this team? Dan Hurley cannot believe it. You know these players got reamed out in the locker room by Hurley. 15 minutes left to go. He's building something special here for UConn, but this is just beyond far disappointing. 3-point shot. Got it for the triple. I don't know what's more disappointing, Georgetown, San Diego State, or UConn right now. 43-32. 14:40 left to go. Maryland has it. Still a lot of time left to go to change it. Snake Durant, welcome to the stream. Nothing much for upsets. So not really anything for upsets here. It's just me picking all the wrong games today. I also picked Ohio, not looking good right now for them. Virginia beating Ohio by 7, 38-31. Driving straight away. Oh! Monster poster right there by Maryland. Going to throw it down. 45-32. Dante Scott with 10. UConn has it with Cole. Cole at the top of the key. There's a perfect bracket out there that predicts that Maryland will beat Alabama in the second round. Entry pass underneath, good for 2 underneath by UConn. 45-34. That perfect bracket also picked Oklahoma to win tonight and to beat Gonzaga in the second round. Maryland has it at the top. They're going to pass inside off the car. Oh, man. Yo, what a jam right there going airborne. They're going to toss it down. The Wiggins soaring up for that one. 13.5 left to go. UConn down by 13 again. Huskies when Martin pass deflected, pinned up in the air. Bucknight has it back though. Bucknight kicks it back outside. Left corner shot fake. Leads to an open 3 and they miss it. No good. Maryland gets the defensive rebounds. Terrapins have it with 13 minutes left to go. Maryland dribbles left baseline. Bounce pass to the right corner. Moves it out right wing. Wide open. 3 is all game long. They missed that one though. Yeah, this has turned out to be a dunk contest. UConn going to push it up. Bucknight has it. 12:45 left to go on the clock. They're going to move it back over. Passes inside. Deflected and reach in. It's going to be on Maryland. Clock will stop with 12:38. Yeah, this was my day for upsets being picked, and I didn't get any of them correct. Grayson, welcome to the stream here. Going Maryland as we go to a timeout. Get by 13. Yeah, I got Oklahoma in mine, and that's not even looking good right now. Tomorrow, I think I'm doing 3 games. Loyola Chicago, Illinois. Baylor against Wisconsin, and then Texas Tech, Arkansas. Iowa leading Grand Canyon 78-65. If I get that correct, that's going to be my third. I think it's only going to be my 3rd or 4th game I've gotten correct all game long. I picked Ohio, I picked UCLA, and I picked Oklahoma. I'm lucky I picked Oregon. So 38-31, Virginia leading Ohio. That's not looking good. Now, with all the circumstances facing Virginia, I think Jason Preston's got shut down in that game. Yeah, Jason Preston has only got 5 points. He's only attempted 4 shots, though. Ohio is +9 in the glass. Hey, there you go. You don't have school Monday. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's just too bad. Like a lot of these games, like constantly. So many upsets this season is unbelievable. We're right now just in a timeout. What's good, Colin? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Was not expecting UConn to just play down like this for today. Yeah, my bracket's been wrecked like in a long time. Like a lot of people have gotten over 20 picks correct in the bracket. I think I've got like only 13 or 14 correct so far, and I've only got like 3 today. So I think I'm at like 20 something percentile. So if you're just entering in here, we have got 12:38 remaining in this one. Nobody for UConn has yet to score double figures. They got us a team 20 offensive rebounds. They're shooting the ball at 28% from the floor. For UConn, they have missed in this game 37 shots. They're 14 for 51 shooting. And Maryland is lighting you up from the perimeter all game. 8 triples. We got 62% shooting. I took Gonzaga to win it all. I got Gonzaga over Baylor in the championship. Eric Ayala lighting it up, 21 points. Him and Wiggins both with 3 triples. You would think entering into this game that UConn would lock down the 3-point perimeter like they have done in the past, but no. UConn and San Diego State coming out, and both in these games at night just no-show. Like two elite defenses that can lock down the 3-point shot that have failed. It's unfortunate. 47-34. Yeah, D-Wade loves Maryland right now. What a schedule they played for them to get them into this tournament. Still got time left to go. 12.5 remaining. Maryland gets the inbounds. They move it out, or it's going to be UConn gets the inbound here. UConn has the ball. RJ Cole top of the key. They pass it over. Dribbles towards the right. Sanogo going to hand it over to Bouknight. Bouknight now at the right wing. Bouknight back outside to Cole. Cole now dribbles straight away. Pro Hop puts it up inside. Too strong off the glass. Been the story of the game. Rebound Maryland. Diop, welcome to stream. Yep, Iowa's going to be able to move on. Final minute left to go. Iowa 84-71 in the final minute over Grand Canyon. Maryland back out to the top. At the right corner perimeter for the Terrapins, Ayala has it. Gonna move it over as they will back their way inside. Puts it up. That one gets rejected by the blocking fall, and I think it's on Sanogo. If so, that's gonna be his third. Any tips to help you grow your Discord server? I think it's the same as YouTube. I think once you get in the basically like into YouTube and gain more, I think more people will come out to your Discord server. I probably promote it at like the end of your YouTube videos. Yeah, not looking good at all, Brian. I picked this team to the Sweet 16. I almost had him to the Elite 8. Almost did. This is unfortunate. Yeah, so I've only got 3 bracket picks correct today. I appreciate my man D-Wade like always. Yeah, so it's heartbreaking when I've started out this channel here and I can't even get anything correct. It's terrible. Yeah, I agree, Chaz. This is been perfect basketball that Maryland showed up for today. Like, they have played perfect basketball in this game. I've gone through it multiple times, seeing Providence just choke in the first round, being a Providence fan myself. I think it was back in '03, they lost against Pacific in the first round. They lost against Texas A&M last tournament they were in 2018. They've lost constantly in the first round. North Carolina, I think, back in the 2010s. So it's been tough. Yeah, definitely the hardest thing to do is upsets, which I haven't been able to get correct at all. I took Ohio over Virginia, knowing the circumstances, and that one is looking like it's going to backfire. Virginia is up 38-33. There's still time, though. It's only a 5-point game there. I also took Oklahoma. They're actually winning. Oklahoma leading Missouri 33-29. Yeah, March chaos at its best. Everybody's brackets breaking. Yeah, I think a lot of people picked UConn over Maryland, and I considered how well they were playing down the stretch with Book Night. I know that Maryland had been a lot of trouble scoring this season. I thought it'd be a close game in the 60s, but I didn't expect them to break the perimeter like this. That's where the matchup I looked at the most was how they shoot the three, how much they shoot the three, and how well UConn can defend the three. And when I look back at this game, I look back at San Diego State from last night. San Diego State could not defend Buddy Boeheim. He was a no-show, and UConn tonight is yet to provide an answer to Ayala. Eric Ayala with 21 points. Yeah, behind Eric Fan is two Sweet 16 teams gone, Ohio State, San Diego State. I had Ohio State to my Elite 8. I had San Diego State. I had them in the round of 32, though, from me. I had UC Santa Barbara to the Sweet 16, so I had them in the Sweet 16. And I got UConn to the Sweet 16, too. They're going to attack inside. Puts it up in. That will be a foul underneath. Clock will stop with 11:36. Yeah, I picked UConn over Alabama. Both of these teams got terrific defenses. Yeah, Alabama won. They were playing tight against Iona, then Alabama went on like a 7-zip run, and halfway through the second half, and after that, they never looked back. So Alabama won that game. RJ Cole going to check out of the game. Book Night just missed his first free throw. 10 points. He has missed 9 shots from the floor today for a potential lottery pick for the draft. Second free throw is good. He's gonna need to drop down at least 20 for that. He didn't really do much of it. He started going off like late in the season for Buddy Boeheim. Like it was really late in the season. That game against Virginia. The last one in the ACC tournament, he went off. 11:20 left to go. Maryland has the ball at the left wing perimeter. I think Nate Oates is building something special at Alabama. Like he's gonna be down the road. He's gonna be another one of those like famous coaches of all time. Like building up an incredible basketball program there. Bounce pass underneath. It gets tapped underneath here. And it's going to be a foul, I think, picked up by Andre Jackson for UConn. So it's going to send Maryland to go. Should be shooting at the free throw line. So this should be Maryland shots at the free throw line, 2 of them. It's going to be Galen Smith shooting 2. First one missed off the back iron. Jerry, welcome to the stream here, bud. Got 11:09 left to go. Oklahoma now running away with it against Missouri. 38-29 Oklahoma. And Oklahoma playing without one of their key players. Ohio now making it a close game. Virginia only up by 1 against Ohio, 38-37. So keep you guys posted there. 13-point game here. 11 minutes left to go. At the left wing, they have it with UConn. Moves it out to the top of the key. It is Bouknight who dribbles towards his right. Bouknight now has it, passes over. They bobble it, gets it back, though, for UConn. Back out to the top here. Gaffney with the basketball. Gaffney shovels it out left corner to Jackson. Andre Jackson over top of the free throw circle. Bad shot. Why would you even take that? Bouknight tries to come up. He does. Rips it around. It's going to be a rebounding fall. It's picked up by Maryland. The clock will stop with 10:36. Terrible shot selection choice right there by UConn. I don't know why you shoot it with a big at the top of the free throw circle. Oklahoma's winning. So Oklahoma winning up against... So Oklahoma's winning that game over Missouri 38-29. Gonzaga's playing tonight. So they're playing, I think it's around like 9:20 Eastern. They tip off in like a half an hour or so. Like almost like 40 minutes from now they tip off. Turnaround jumper, not even close for UConn. Off the back iron, rebound back to Maryland. Yeah, terrible for VCU. They don't even get to play a game, so the A-10 just got swept today from the tournament. It's going to be Maryland basketball up by 13. 10-10 left to go. Terrapins shovel towards their left. Lost the handle of the basketball. It's on the ground. It's going to be a reach and fall picked by UConn. Reaching in by Sanogo, and he just is just a magnet to fouling. Clock will stop, 10-10 remaining. Checking in for the game for UConn is Isaiah Whaley in place here, Sanogo. Inbound coming up from Maryland. Moves it out to the left baseline. Dribbles underneath. Puts it up, turnaround. No good. Tipped up and rebound. Maryland. They're just more the physical team. They get around the perimeter too. Top of the key, 3 open. And missed it. No good. Rebound UConn. Less than 10 minutes left to go. Got to be on the train and complete a big comeback. They're down by a bunch. Spin move. They're on the ground. Whoa. Bouknight right there. Taken down on the ground. Able to get back up and lays it up and in for 2. Holy smokes. What a move to the bucket. Got something out of nothing, basically. 9:30 remaining. Down by 11, though. Maryland with the ball. They're going to move it out left wing perimeter. Terrapins shovel back to the top. Now they move it over to the right elbow. Double team. Back outside. Kicks it out underneath. Where's the defense? No defense. Maryland with an easy jam. Everybody gambles at defending the top. Nobody inside the interior. Maryland easy slam dunk. Up by 13 again. UConn ball. Dribble drive inside. Puts it up high off the glass. Good. Up and in. That's what they got to do. They should have done that all game long. Attacking the basket. Instead of jacking up like deep 2s, 3s all over the place. They're not good from the outside for their team. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by UConn. It's going to be Maryland ball again. That was unbelievable by Bouknight a few possessions ago. He lost the handle, rolled on the ground, still kept his dribble, and laid it up and in. That is unbelievable. Bouknight's got 12 tonight. He needs 7 more to reach his average of 19, but he's going to need way more than that if they want to have a chance to come back. 8:50 left to go. Maryland up by 11. They also get the basketball. Terrapins have it, as they will move it over right wing perimeter. Dante Scott puts the ball into the hands of Ayala. Eric Ayala back outside to the top. Dante Scott has it. Scott hands it off as they will dribble at the top with Morcell. 5 in the shot clock for Morcell. Morcell moves it over there, way away from the hoop. Shot fake, 3, desperation, no good. Rebound UConn, that's a great defensive possession. 8:20 remaining right now. Huskies will have it down by 11. They can draw one in single digits with a bucket here. Bouknight dribbles back around the perimeter. 20 in the shot clock. Bouknight at the right wing. 3 in the air. It's up. No good. Missed it. Tipped. And that's going to be a rebounding foul by UConn. Too many threes. Got to settle inside. Maryland ball. Clock will stop with 8:08. Oh boy. Ohio has the lead. Let's hear Oklahoma, Missouri. Oklahoma leading Missouri 38-31 as Ohio has just taken the lead over Virginia 45-40 now with 7 minutes remaining. Wow. So Ohio has come all the way back. They were trailing by like 8 or 9, and now they're up by 5. 45-40 Bobcats with 7 minutes left. So welcoming Jennifer on the stream. 8 minutes left to go here. We'll keep you guys posting those scores throughout the night. Top of the key, Maryland has it. They dribble at the right wing. Ball poked loose. It's on the ground. Here goes UConn. Comes up with a steal. They get pushed, and that is a foul. Heavy push right there. I've got Iowa in that one. Pac-12 is doing so well in the tournament, though. Wouldn't shock me if Oregon comes out and wins that game. Because Oregon needs to prove themselves. They've yet to play a game in the tournament. And usually Dana Altman, he wins at least one in the tournament. So wouldn't shock me if Oregon does upset Iowa now. Alright, we go in the timeout 50-39. That was a heavy push right there by Maryland. Yeah, so behind the arc fan and some Jeopardy, he picked Virginia. I took Ohio in that one. So I might actually have one if they squeak it out. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Appreciate all for being a part here. I cover play-by-play basketball games, college basketball games, games throughout March Madness, NBA games as well. On Behind the Arc Basketball. Hit me up in the chat who you've got here, UConn or Maryland. So a couple of games going on right now. Oklahoma leading Missouri 40-34 with 14-15 left to go. Ohio up against Virginia 45-40 with 7 minutes left to play. And in this game currently we got 7:46 left to go if you're just joining us. What's good? Vaughn, welcome back in. I'm taking Baylor in that one. I've got Baylor all the way to the championship. Games tomorrow. I'll have 3 streams tomorrow. It'll be Loyola Chicago versus Illinois, Baylor versus Wisconsin, and then Arkansas versus Texas Tech. So 3 games tomorrow. Yeah, Behind the Arc fans. We can have our own fan zone over here in these streams. Ooh, KD with a good question here. What would be the score if Gonzaga faced an NBA team? Be a bunch of points in that, probably. Probably like 140 to like 110 or something. I'm not sure what games are going to be on Monday. They usually release the schedule tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know. Welcome in Straits here out on the stream. Big upset for tomorrow later today. I predicted Ohio over Virginia. And I also got UCLA over BYU later tonight. That should be a good game. I took Texas Tech in that one. So I've got the 6 Texas Tech. So for tomorrow, let's see here for any upsets. I'm gonna call, because I took Virginia Tech. I'm gonna call Oral Roberts over Florida. So I'm not gonna call that game, but I'm gonna say it right here. I'm gonna say Oral Roberts over Florida. So that's what I got. So Oral Roberts to the Sweet 16 for my bold prediction for a big upset. So games I'll be doing tomorrow: Loyola Chicago versus Illinois, Baylor, Wisconsin, and then Texas Tech against Arkansas. That should be a really good game. Oof, Virginia cannot make a shot. That's tough. That'll be the Nets. Nets too good for a college team. Big 3 too good. Alright, so we got 7:46 left to go. Jalen Gaffney comes up the free throw line for UConn. First one coming up, that one's good. Puts it to 10. Yep, Jacob going out for Florida for tomorrow. They really picked it up in that second half. Second free throw is good, 50-41. They called a foul on Dante Scott for a heavy push right underneath the rim. And it's going to be UConn basketball. That's a huge sequence. UConn turns it over. And Maryland has it back. They'll fire up a three. Missed it off the mark. Tipped up. And UConn going to get the defensive rebound. Huge save there. Huskies have it. 7:30 left to go at the right wing. Ohio still leading 45-40 with 5 minutes left to play. They move it outside to the right wing. Bounce pass right baseline. UConn double teams. They will sling it out to the top of the key. Pass it over left wing perimeter. Left baseline dribble underneath UConn. Dumps it off. Outside. Shot fake. 5 in the shot clock. And they travel with it. Oh. Travel with the ball by UConn. They were having everything going on. And Dan Hurley not liking that one. Seven minutes left to go. Maryland will have it. They turn the corner. Goes inside off the drive. Lost the handle, but put it off with a foot of Tyrese Martin out of bounds. Heads up ball right there. Yeah, it's just total difference between college and NBA. So even if they took on Houston, still that would be tough to win against. Underneath. They're going to kick it back outside. Maryland takes a three, and UConn is getting shredded by that all game long. Right corner triple. 53-41. 6:50 on the clock. UConn moves it back out. Hey, appreciate it there, Jacob. Unbelievable shot to send it into overtime with me and John in the call. That was unreal, that game. It will dribble straight away. Drives inside, and that is good. Up and in off the glass. That is a much-needed bucket for UConn to a 10-point game. I did not see what Charles Barkley said yesterday. Let me know, though, Legends of Basketball. Timeout taken by Dan Hurley on the clock here. 6:39 left to go. They gotta go. They gotta go. Jalen Gaffney scored up and in off the glass. 10-point game. Gonna go down to a tough ending out in this one. So he put out West Virginia doesn't have McDonald's All-American. They have guys who eat at McDonald's. What? Jeez. So right now we're just in a timeout. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games here, play-by-play. College hoops games, of course, games throughout the tournament. I'll be back after this one, UCLA versus BYU. Make sure to stop by for that. UConn was the #1 perimeter defense in the Big East this season, so I don't get what the problem is in this game. They've choked big time tonight, like San Diego State did yesterday. San Diego State got a top 10 defense, and they just got shredded by Syracuse, and then today a top 45 defense with UConn. Getting shredded by perimeter threes by Maryland. You knew they were going to do it in the game plan. UConn leading the glass plus 13 with 21 offensive rebounds. You knew that Maryland jacks up a good amount of threes per game and makes them. They usually lock down the perimeter, and they just weren't able to do that. Yeah, let's see. Ohio, Virginia. What a game we got over there. 49-47 with under 3 minutes left to play. Ohio leads it. And Missouri has come back. They have taken the lead. Part of an 8-zip scoring run for the Tigers as Missouri leads at 41-40 with 12 minutes left to play. So two other really great games going on right now. This one hasn't been as close as the other two. So when we get back to action, we're going to have 6.5 minutes left. I've only got 3 bracket picks today correct out of the entire bracket. It's just embarrassing. All these games that you go for, and they can't even make it through. Yeah, they're being out-toughed, and usually you don't see that from a Dan Hurley type of team, that they are just being out-toughed, even though that they're out-rebounding Maryland's on the glass, that they are a plus 13 on the glass. It's just bad. The worst thing for UConn today is the perimeter defense, and other things, the poor shot selection. It's just, you can't win games when you settle for low percentage shots, and that's what's gone on. And Maryland is good from the perimeter. That's their bread and butter. Terrapins going to have the basketball. 6.5 left to go as we get back to action. Maryland up by 10. They will take it past half court. They will drive straight away down the lane, pass underneath, and spin move, kicks it back out to the outside. Pass to the left corner now. Maryland going to slow it down. 6:10 left to go. 12 on the shot clock. Speechless, just speechless. Still got 6 minutes left to go. Going to be tough to come back into this one, though. At the top here, Maryland has it, as they will fire up a 3. 1 on the shot clock, and it's going to be... That will not count, I don't think. Shot clock violation. Yeah, they were lucky. Maryland had the follow, and they almost put it up, in that they were just a second behind. They got the bucket, but it will not count by Maryland. Shot clock violation. UConn will have the basketball. 6 minutes left to go. Huskies have it right wing. They will dribble over towards their left now with Jalen Gaffney. Moves it back to the top. 3 in the air straight away. Boom! Got it. Triple. Tyler Polley from the outside, and now it gives them life. 53-46 with 5:30 left to go. They got to get stops if they want to come back here. Still 5:30 remaining. Doesn't seem like a 7-point game, but man, now they're back to single digits. That's a huge shot by UConn by Polley. 15 on the shot clock. 5:15 remaining. At the left wing perimeter, Maryland has it. Bounce pass over to the left elbow. Dante Scott, double team. Passes over inside. Kicks it back outside. Shot fake top of the key. As they have it, they're going to take it underneath. It is Ayala. Ayala puts it up, and that will be another shot clock violation by Maryland. It was winding down, hit the side of the backboard, and it's going to be another Terrapin turnover. Back-to-back shot clock violations by Maryland, and UConn making things interesting. Huskies will have it. 5 minutes left to go. Gotta love the game of basketball. Ain't over till it's over. Cannot believe that they have come all the way down like this. UConn at the top of the key. Book Knight has it. Book Knight now dribbles free throw circle. He takes it at the left elbow. Guarded all around. Passes back out to the outside. Top of the key with Gaffney. 10 on the shot clock. Gaffney dribbles towards his left. Gaffney with a 3. Missed it. Tipped up. Tapped. And Maryland comes up with the defensive rebounds. Too many threes. It's going to be the bane of the game for UConn tonight. Got to take that inside. 4:30 left to go. Maryland has it. By the way, Ohio leading Virginia, final minute, 56-50. So we'll keep you guys posted there. Ohio might have pulled off the upset. We'll give you guys the update when it does go final. We have a quick fall on the clock. The clock will stop with 4:18. It's gonna be on UConn. So Ohio winning with 51 seconds left to go by 6. Oklahoma up against Missouri, 48-43 with 10:10 remaining. Inbound underneath, Maryland has the ball. Terrapins by 7. 4:10 left to go as they dribble back to the March Madness logo. Put it back at the top of the key. Maryland moves it over right wing perimeter to Dante Scott. Scott lost control of the basketball. Here goes UConn on the break. They pass up the court. Almost lost it. Going to dribble back outside. Book Knight now takes it out the right elbow. He lost it. Oh, man. Poor turnover. 4 minutes left to play, and Maryland has the ball right back. They will slow it down. It is Ayala. The edge of the March Madness logo. Passes over left wing perimeter. 3:40 on the clock. They move it over to the left elbow. Back of the array on Book Knight. Kicks it outside. Out to the right corner for Ayala. Bounce pass underneath. Maryland goes spin move up and under. Couldn't finish. No good. Should have been 2. Dante Scott couldn't finish. UConn comes out with a defensive board. Here goes the Huskies. Left wing perimeter. They dribble with Cole. Cole now at the left baseline. RJ Cole puts it back outside over to Gaffney. Gaffney at the edge of the March Madness logo. 15 on the shot clock. 3:15 remaining in the game. They dribble, and that will be a stoppage in time we got here. 3:11 left to go. And this game is, man, UConn making things interesting. We're going to take a timeout. 3:11 left to go. Quick update with that Ohio game. Ohio leading Virginia 57-51. Final 45 seconds left to go. I'm going to see if I can switch this over during a break right now and see if we can get that up for the final seconds, if so. Massive missed layup. Yeah, and Oklahoma in the tie game now against Missouri, 48-48. That's with less than 10 minutes remaining. Yeah, 33 seconds left to go. Ohio leading by 7. Yeah, sad, man. I feel for you, Chandler. Sorry to hear, bud. Virginia on the 3, and a misfire, no good. Wow. Ohio's still up, 28.5 seconds left to go in that game. We're on a timeout currently between Maryland and UConn. 3:11 left to go on the clock as Maryland leads it up by 7. Yeah, they're going to have to go to the review monitor, that Ohio-Virginia game, to determine who the ball was out of bounds on. So we will keep you guys posted with that score update throughout, as that's a huge, huge call right underneath. Virginia missed the 3 at the right corner by Hauser. Rolled around the rim and out, and it was tapped out of bounds. They don't know who it's out of bounds by, though. The refs are looking at that on the monitor. So that's where that game stands. On the timeout here, we got 53-46 with 3:11 left to go. Avi's got Ohio. I've got Ohio as well on that one. So welcoming Avi out to the stream. And Virginia just hit a shot. Reese Beekman for 2 with a 5-point game with 13 seconds left to go. So it's 58-53. Ohio's still up by 5 with 13 seconds left. Virginia just got a 2 and a timeout. Wow. So 58-55. So Virginia has just scored back-to-back buckets. Virginia trying to save its season. 13 seconds left to go. 58-55. What sport do I not like to watch? I'd have to put out golf. Golf just boring. Yeah, 13 seconds left to go. What a game over with Ohio and Virginia. Going down to the final seconds. We're back to action here. UConn has the basketball. 3:05 left to go on the clock. UConn top of the key, trailing by 7. They put the ball into the hands of Bouknight. Bouknight going to put it over to RJ Cole now at the top. Bounce pass over to the right elbow. Pass off to Cutter. Watch out. Underneath. Puts it up. Gets position. Bouknight up and in. Got it for 2. And a foul. And 1. Huskies with Bouknight going to go to the line. 5-point game with 2:53 left to go. Oh boy, that's what they needed to do all game long, attacking the basket. UConn making things interesting. Daniel, welcome to the stream here. Their defense is keyed in and forced back-to-back before the timeout. Shot clock violations by Maryland. 1 shot here by Bouknight. Big one coming up. He missed it. No good. Left point, a point off the board right there. Rebound Maryland. 2:45 remaining. Darren Morcell with 4 personal fouls. He is in deep foul trouble. For UConn, Andre Jackson with 4 personal fouls. Underneath, Maryland puts it up. We have a foul. It's going to be on UConn. So Eric Ayala will go to the free throw line. 83% free throw shooter this season from Maryland, shooting 2. We got 2:36 left to go on the clock. First one drills it. Seven seconds left to go between Ohio and Virginia. Ohio leads at 60-58. Second free throw coming up at the line here by Maryland, and that one is no good. Missed it. Rebound to 1 second here. It was, I think, a lane violation. They start out too early, so they're going to give them an extra one. Oh, yeah, lane violation. R.J. Cole, before the shot was released, he stumbled. So lane violation by UConn. Maryland will have an extra chance. That's a crusher. R.J. Cole just lost his balance and fell across the line. That is a crusher. So extra free throw by Maryland. And this time they redeemed themselves. That is good. At the free throw line by Ayala. That is a crusher for UConn. 2:30 remaining here. Bouknight now has the ball. Tries to dribble into a double team. And that's going to be a reach and fall picked up by the Terrapins. Yeah, Virginia with 7 seconds left to go drills a 3. Doesn't shock me. They're a really good 3 shooting team. Bouknight back to the line. UConn in the bonus. Bouknight missed it. Oh man, you're supposed to be a top 10 pick projected, and he just has missed his last 2 free throws. Rebound Maryland with 2:20 left to go on the clock. Terrapins have it, up by 7. Maryland drives inside underneath. Oh, big bump underneath. That's going to be a foul. That should be on UConn. Clock will stop with 2:12. Yeah, that's UConn's 7th. UConn picks up their 7th personal foul. 2:12 left to go. Jalen Gaffney picks up the personal foul. It's going to send Maryland to the free throw line, shooting at 1-1 bonus with Darren Morcell. 58% free throw shooter in the season. 1-1 here for Morcell at the line. And drills the first one. It's just very disappointing. At least I get the Ohio pick correct, hopefully. If I do, that's only my fourth pick corrected a day. Second free throw coming up by Maryland. That one is good. 57-48 to score. 2:10 left to go. I had this team all the way to the Sweet 16. This is going to be my 4th team that I have out in the Sweet 16 already. 4th team eliminated from the Sweet 16, and I got more of those teams playing later tonight. UConn has a free throw circle. Bounce pass. Kick ball violation. They're going to have it back. Ohio leads at 4 seconds remaining. 61-58 over Virginia. It's too bad. I had this team as my sleeper in the tournament. Them and UC Santa Barbara. It's too bad. My bracket got destroyed today by UCSB and in this game too. UConn has the top of the key. They will take it inside underneath, puts it up, and that will be a foul. UConn will shoot 2. 1:50 remaining. Man, the pain of this. It's tough. Very tough to see Dan Hurley and his team. You know, seeing him for years at URI and just his team down in the final 2 minutes. This is a tough one. Oklahoma, by the way, leading Missouri 56-55. That Ohio-Virginia game is still with 4 seconds left to go. Ohio leads at 61-58. UConn just cannot buy a free throw. First one, no good, and a 2-shot attempt. They are 3 for 9 at the free throw line. Welcoming Uncle Luke out here. They just put back more seconds on the clock. Ohio leads at 62-58. They put back 5 seconds on the clock in that one. Second free throw is good. Maryland takes it past half court. Oh, they strip them from behind. Here they go. A 3-on-1 by UConn. They'll put it up. Missed it. Tipped up. They get it. Good for 2. Oh, heads up defense. The steal from behind. 1:36 left to go. Pass. Maryland going to have it. They'll take it past half court. The pressure being applied. And they are double teamed. They're looking to get it out. And now will be a timeout taken on the court. Maryland will take one. They're down to 2 timeouts left to go. UConn finally brings the pressure. As it's a little bit too late to do that, though. Should have done it earlier. We got 1:28 left to go in a 6-point game. Ohio wins. Wow. That has gone final 62-58. Ohio has won over Virginia. Unbelievable. Hey, no problem, Armando. Thanks so much for the update there, bud. Yeah, ACC definitely not looking so hot. Florida State got lucky. They got so lucky that they got an easy draw with UNC Greensboro. I have Florida State to the Elite 8, but I hated the bracket they were in. Like, that bracket was so generous for Florida State's region. So, Ohio has just won. They're going to take on Creighton on Monday. Oklahoma up by 1 over Missouri. And down goes the defending champions in the first round. Oklahoma up against Missouri 56-55 with 4 minutes left to go. Absolute bracket buster. Jason Preston, he almost got a triple-double today. He finished with 11 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists for Jason Preston. We're back to action, final minute. Maryland just scored, good for 2. As we are back into it. 59-51 the score, 56 seconds left to go. Yeah, that was the defending champions last year, yep. So UConn just got fouled. It's going to send Bouknight back to the free throw line. And Bouknight has missed his last 2 free throws. He is just 1 for 4 tonight, but 81% on the season. And he got the first one. So 1-1, it's good. 56 seconds left to go. Second free throw coming up by Bouknight. And no good, rattled out. Oh, man, they left so many points off the board today. Maryland has it, defensive rebounds. They have it in the backcourt. Applying pressure, going to take it past half court. 45 seconds left to go. UConn's going to fall now, and they do. 43.3 seconds left to go as Maryland will go back to the line here in a bonus. Yeah, one an arc for Virginia. They lose to a 16 seed, win the national championship, lose against a 14 seed. Maryland heads back to the free throw line. It's going to be Dante Scott. 1-1 bonus for the Terrapins. 66% on the season. Yep, I missed on all those today, and even more. First one is good. Yeah, I've only gotten 4 picks correct today. I'm 17% basically for my bracket picks. Second one's good. 61-52 the score. Final 43 seconds. UConn has it. Got to be urgent. They're going to take it a distance. Puts it up. They score. Up and then off the glass. 7-point game in the final. 38 seconds left to go. Timeout taken by Darren Hurley. Down to 1 timeout left. Maryland with 2 timeouts. Yep. At least I got Ohio correct over Virginia. Jeez. Honestly, never know with these games. It's crazy. Yeah, it's like every single time I watch a team from my area or so, they get destroyed in the first rounds. I remember Providence lost against Pacific back in the 2003 tournament. It was terrible. They were never in the game. Providence lost against Texas A&M back in 2018. I think they lost against North Carolina in the first round. And then I remember Boston College 2009. Their last tournament appearance, they got destroyed straight off the bat against USC. Just complete no-show for Boston College. They've never been to the tournament ever since. 61-54, final 38 seconds left to go. Yeah, I agree with you. I got UConn going far, and I think a lot of people here had them far. Pass up the court. Maryland breaks the trap, and they jam it. That's the game. 63-54. 30 seconds left to go. It's been game for a while, but that one's going to put it through. UConn puts it up, and that will get called a foul. 24 seconds left to go. It's on UConn. Hakeem Hart takes the charge. Man, just disappointing. This is just disappointing. 24 seconds left to go. Watch this team beat Alabama. Like watch this team beat Alabama. It's tough. I picked St. Bonaventure today. They lost. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm actually a Providence fan myself. It's just the pain of being a New Englander. What I've seen from these tournament teams going through for a long time. It's been like this a long time. Yeah, Oklahoma leading Missouri 64-57. Man, this is tough. This is my fourth team already that they had to the Sweet 16 that's got knocked out. And I got an additional team knocked out of the Elite 8. Ugh. Ball gets poked loose out of bounds. It's out by Maryland. It's going to be UConn ball with 18 seconds left. Hey, appreciate it there, Avi. 18 seconds left to go. It's just painful. Like, you would think that Dan Hurley would bring his team past the first rounds. 3-point shot, edge of the March Madness logo, missed it. It's been like that all game long. Rebound Maryland, final 8 seconds. Terrapins going to take it past half court. And that will be a wrap to this one. Maryland wins it. 63-54 as this one has gone final. Oh, man, this is disappointing. Oh, man. This is tough. Being a New Englander right here, this is tough. Seeing all my New England teams fall in recent years in the tournament. I'm actually a Providence fan. I've seen them multiple times lose first rounds. And this one stings. This one is pretty bad. Like, I've seen multiple first round exits from teams from New England. This was bad. I know Boston College when they got destroyed against USC back in 2009. That was bad. And then Providence when they lost against Pacific. That was bad. And man, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be very, very, very tough for this one here. So that's a wrap. Every team from New England now is out of the tournament. So I live to watch basketball here. Big New England college sports fan here out for this season. They got so much potential for UConn, though, for the future. Man. Dan Hurley's built a program here, and they get a lot of potential for the future, though, to come back. Keep their heads up, and they got a lot of potential. Out to Maryland. I think this team could give Alabama a lot of problems. Alabama was right in that game. It was close against Iona. I think Maryland could give Iona a lot of fits. So that's a wrap to this one here, everybody. Maryland could give Alabama a lot of fits in that one, since it was close against Iona all the way to like 30 minutes, close basketball. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, being a part. I'll be back in a little bit. UCLA, BYU. Watch me get that prediction wrong, too. I took UCLA. Probably going to lose that one. That's a wrap here, guys. Appreciate it for stopping by. Before we do sign off, we got channel members out here. Jack, Jason, Aaron, Dawad, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Man in Heats, John, Robert B, Someone Ye, me by Aiden, H to the GOAT, hashtag GXC, Darnell, and Lee. Appreciate you here for dropping by, everybody. We'll be back at about a half an hour from now. BYU, UCLA. And thanks so much, guys, for being a part here. As this is Behind Your Basketball wrapping up.